Hi everyone, my name is James Clark. I'm not going to show you what these radios sound like. I can show you those another time, but I want to show you some equipment that I have, specifically that I use for public safety operations. Now these public safety operations consist mainly of Skywarn operations. Now what Skywarn is a National Weather Service program for severe weather spotters. Now this applies to anyone who may be a survivalist or a conspiracy theorist who says the government's out to kill you, whatever. So these are little pieces of kit that you may want to have in an event of an emergency. What you see in front of you is a big radio, what I consider a big radio. This radio is not a radio that you'd want to put in your suitcase. It's about 8 inches across, corner to corner. Pretty big. So you're thinking, well, why in the world are you showing us this? Because if you have a stable place, you can set this up at your house. Okay? You can set this up at your house. Now I want to keep this video relatively short, so we're going to just move on to another radio. But first, let me just say this does cover aviation. It covers shortwave, medium wave, and VHF broadcast, and long wave. You can look at the frequency charts on your own time. They are readily available. Let's move down to this guy. This guy is a PL660, a small little radio that you could easily put in a pocket or a backpack. Now this radio does almost the same things as the Satellite 750, half the price, by the way, and at least 2 times smaller. This radio, the PL660, will run you about $100 to $115. This radio, which now the camera is pointing at, is the Satellite 750, and will run you $300 to $550. Big difference. No license required. We will now move on to the next radio, which is a small little analog BC75XLT scanner. This particular radio only receives analog signals. Airband, utilities, local businesses, weather, and analog police or fire departments or EMS if you have any of that type of stuff. Oh, and it also does railroad. We'll move on to the next radio. BCD96XLT. Digital scanner runs police, 800 megahertz. Also runs off 2 AA batteries, along with the other scanner I showed you. Both scanners will run you about $99 to $200. This is capable of receiving digital police, P25 Phase 1, Motorola, and some other stuff that we won't get into right now. It's over the scope of this video. But the fact of the matter is these particular radios are small enough to put in your pocket and go. This particular radio requires a license to operate. This is a small amateur radio transceiver. It's small enough it'll fit in your pocket. The antenna looks really daunting, but actually it's a add-on antenna, and it comes off. And as you can see, the radio is small enough that it can literally, when I say something fits in your pocket, it will literally fit in my pocket. I gotta reach all the way down here to pull my radio out of my pocket. So these will fit in your pocket. So these are small little radios that are very useful. Now they are kind of expensive, but you know they're worth it if you save up enough. I highly recommend a shortwave radio. Highly recommended. I highly recommend a scanner that can at least receive the police. Now there's a way to find out which bands and how your police and stuff broadcast, and that is through a web page called radioreference.com. Highly recommended. I also highly recommend a radio that is capable of receiving NOAA weather. A scanner will do that. You can also get alerts and stuff set up too. There's a lot of stuff I can recommend that goes way over the scope of this video. This is just a brief introduction. There are some videos I've posted that will show you in more detail other radios or radios in operation. So for any questions, please feel free to get a hold of me. My Twitter can be located at the following address: twitter.com/KC3CDV. Phonetically, twitter.com/Kilo Charlie 3 Charlie Delta Victor. May God bless you in Jesus' name. Thank you for watching.